Hello there and welcome to Awesome Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And here's the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. Powering through. Unleashes the stiff arm. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. It's a toss to the left side. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
So if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The back's got it. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Tackle is made at the 19. Brings up second down.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back, it's Schmidt. Looking to scramble. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the completion made. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Complete to the back. Gain of 15. Good enough for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 7, Oregon 0.
The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down. Looking to throw the football. The tight end has got it. Tackled, but first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score. Georgia 14.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 14, set to advance on the football.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry out. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for a deep completion. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They call the counter play here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The pass rush closing in. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
He'll field the punt.
The returner brings it out to the 32. And the Georgia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
2nd down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Back to pass. It's Schmidt. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Dogs.
Georgia.
And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
Georgia. 23. Oregon. 0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick off.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Oregon Ducks will take over. 1st and 10.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He makes the grab. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. There's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air and go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Bringing pressure. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Schmidt. Throws it to the right. It's caught downfield. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further.
And makes the score. Georgia 31, Oregon 14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Schmidt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Coverage team brings down the returner.
Georgia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Georgia, number 5, with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
38, Oregon 14.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw over the middle. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fires this one deep middle. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all.
Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Dropping back. It's Schmidt. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Across the 40 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on the reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the gun, he looks for an open man. He lets it go on the move. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Now they're running on the toss. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The Dogs pick up enough yards to move the sticks. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Now it's second down here.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 38, Oregon 14.
Ready, fight. Here we go.
And he drops back in the gun. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
Looking to chuck it again. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score, Georgia.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 14, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's going to take off. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Here we go.
Back to pass. It's Schmidt. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Empty set now, 5 wide.
Get set, get set.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up third down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the pressure gets to him again.
Because I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. With the return, it's Brown. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Tight end goes in motion. Try and muscle for the first down. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The running back carry ball. He's brought down at the 33. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
The offense now operating in empty. Dropping back, it's Schmidt. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Here's another interception. We're losing track. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. You come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Looking to make a play deep downfield. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Receiver makes the catch. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. He makes the grab. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. And the Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.